What's up, Marvel fans? This is Stan Stevens, and it's been 5 days since I did a Marvel video. But I took this long to do another one. Well, this one now, but I was a bit busy. But now I'm free to do a video. So in this one, well, the first three topics we're going to talk about is photos from Spider-Man, then the Punisher, and also with Doctor Strange. And then the two latest news that was came out recently is one for Captain Marvel and the other one is for the Avengers Infinity War. So first we're going to start with the pictures. That's with Spidey, Doc, and then Punisher. Well, I'm going to do Spider-Man, Punisher, then Doc. I'm going to do it that way. So let's get into it. And also, I know they've already been out for a bit, but in the way it's like it's a reminder really. So I will say what's in those pictures, and it's like a reminder, and I'll also with it add to it. I'll give my thoughts to it. So let's get with it. So Spider-Man, what we got here? So we got Spider-Man fighting some dude. Well, there's someone on top of the. It looks. Is it a bus? Yeah, I believe it's a bus. Yeah, it's a bus, a double-decker bus, and I don't actually know that. I don't know if that guy's part of the film, or he's just showing the actor what to do. But what's happening is just you got Spider-Man you got Peter Parker in costume. He's on top of the bus, and I think it's going to be a fight scene. Well, I think, and it's in the night time, and it looks pretty cool, really. So it does look like that he's going to have a fight with someone, but as I always say, I can't even tell what's going on there. But that would be fun to see. And one last for that, we actually get we get the actor who plays Peter Parker dressed up in his Spider-Man costume, and you can see behind him a view full of New York, I believe. Yeah, it had to be New York. And you see him, he's like his arms out, so he looks like he's taking a selfie, and he's giving a thumbs up, and that is pretty cool. Now, that is awesome to do something like that. Now, I know that's fake. I know he's not really up top of the. Well, actually, it's really hard to say if he's actually up top of some building, but to me that looks pretty cool, showing us that Spider-Man was taking a selfie when he was climbing up a building. So that is pretty cool. That's for Spider-Man. Now, Punisher stuff. We actually get more photos from the Punisher set, and what we got here, we've got let's see. Oh. We've got the Punisher himself, and we got some random character that I haven't seen yet, who's been announced for the series. Well, there's actor, whoever he is. But what's going on here is it looks like the Punisher's on top of the roof, and this random character is about to drop, and he managed to save him in time, and that looks pretty cool. Now I wonder if this guy's going to be a friend of his, or he's actually someone he was followed, and he's trying to get questions from him, or I don't know. As I said, I can't tell what's going on here. But a part of it, he's sitting over this looks like a half-building roof, or actually all an abandoned place. I don't know. It's hard to say, really. But I'll say it might be like an abandoned warehouse or something he's on top of. Abandoned place, let's say. And he's with this character, with this random person. But I don't know if is he like a main character of the show, or is he just well, can't really tell who it is. But anyway, with it, the Punisher's eating a sandwich. Is it? Yeah, he's eating like a sandwich, and I don't really know what's going on here. But I said to myself, are we going to get like a scene when he's just eating a sandwich and he's not really talking to this character? But I don't know, it's really hard to say. But to me, it looks good. So far, it looks like the photos we've been getting, they look good for the Punisher. So I can't wait to see more photos for the film. Well, I mean, for the show. And last but not least for photos is we have Doctor Strange. Like one, we get a cover for the entertainment. So we got the picture of Doctor Strange with him with his costume on, and we got the green circles around his arm with the eye of Agamotto diamond. Well, stone is glowing green, and that looks pretty cool. Oh, and I will add something quick now. In the one of the TV spots, they did two actually. There was two TV spots they did, and it was like one was showing you that Doctor Strange was rewinding time, and it was like the whole TV spot was going backwards, and then they did another one when it was going like forward, but in a way it was like backwards. If you know what I'm trying to. Well, that's what it was like. It was like one. It was like showing you Doc was just rewinded. So it was like this TV spot was a rewinded TV spot, and the other one was like a forward TV spot, but like words saying backwards. But there is some words that say forward. But with it, in a way, that has confirmed that is going to be the time stone in the Ironmonger model. So that's pretty cool. That's really confirmed it. But I know that to me it does look like that's confirmed. But I do have to wait for the film properly to see if that is the time stone. But from that, it is obvious that it has to be. I mean, there's no way that it could just rewind time with magic. The only thing I could see there that could do it is the time stone. But who knows? Maybe sorcerers can do a spell with time, but you know, without a time stone. But I don't know. I just had to wait and see. So let's carry on with the pictures. Then we get an odd photo work of Doctor Strange with you see like a glowing hand on his head and you see like a spells words on there. Then you get another one with a random different colours. Then we get a picture of Doctor Strange in the magic realm, you call it. Like, let's say the dimension place when it's hard to explain really. It's like this place he goes to when there's a lot of odd looks. Well, they say it looks odd, and it's like another dimension really. But that is pretty cool, and you do see him with the with the glow stone on the Ironmonger Ultra and the green circles on his arm. So that's pretty cool. And then we get some artwork photos. So I'll give you some, for example. So we got Doctor Strange's head. Then we get an artwork with him and his whole costume on. Then we get actually to see a couple with his comic book costume. So that is pretty cool. They've done some artwork around that. And let me say the art looks pretty cool. So that will be in my Facebook Marvel link below. You can have a look at that later. So that's that. That's the photos. So let's get into the Captain Marvel and the Avengers. So lately for Marvel has come out and said that Captain Marvel will be an origin story. So yes, the film is going to be an origin story. And to me, I did say that it was obvious it was going to be an origin story, because they did say that she's going to be in Infinity War. I mean, it was going to be like, I'd say that we just see her in a costume and she has the powers. And I did say to myself, like, when it comes to the film, I was going like, so are we going to see her origin, or are we not going to see the origin? But no, in her own film, it's going to be an origin story. So I'm wondering how this will work then. So I'm wondering, like, is it going to be like in the Avengers Infinity War? Is she already going to have her hero name and the powers and costume with her? And then when it comes to this film, it would be like a prequel to this Avengers film, just telling us how she got her powers and the costume and how she became this character, you know, and who she fought. Is it going to go like that? Or is Avengers Infinity War just going to be, she's not a superhero, she's part of the jets, you know, because her job is she flies army jets. So are we going to see her like just normal with her flying jets and everything? And then when it comes to the Captain Marvel film, and that film will be, the timeline for it will be based after Infinity War, and we'll see, you know, her getting her powers and all that kind of stuff. So, but to me, that sounds pretty cool that they came out to say that. That's pretty cool. That's for that one. And the last but not least is for the Avengers. Now, on this website I found, according to this website, when I saw the heading, and it says, Feige says, that's Kevin Feige, and it says, Feige says, excuse me, everybody's there for Avengers Infinity War. Now I was going like, wait, does that mean the TV, everyone is going to be there who's in the MCU? So what I did was, I had a read through, and I was reading it, you know, and I picked some bits when they were saying about like, it will have a lot of stories in this film. It'll be had different well, it doesn't say locations, but there's going to be something. Well, anyway, I'll leave that bit out. So there's that bit, and then he does say about he says Thanos, and he does say here like it says about Infinity Gauntlet is everybody attempts to go up against Thanos wherever they were god-looking powers or not, because that's what Avengers do. Oh, I think he meant to say whether they were well, you know, I'm getting what I'm saying. Now, they did say already that they said that we're going to get 67 characters in the film. And I am still thinking that who's the rest of the other characters, but never got to know. Still don't know. And here's the bit that came to the why the article's called out, and here's the bit I'm going to read here. So it says, the fun about these two films that we're doing entirely at the same time. I think that's what it says. Anyway, it says, is everybody there? Foggy said. Well, let's say that I think the first bit. Oh, hang on. I think that's what it says. And then it goes like, regarding everybody's there. And then, well, that's what he says. That's what he says, Foggy. That first bit I said. And then when he goes on to says, regarding everybody's there, that's part of his as well, I'd say. But then after that, he says, IGN then questioned Foggy if that meant the Marvel TV characters. So it's, for example, like Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Punisher, Ghost Rider, and also Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And then Foggy responds with spoilers. So I think that's confirmed. So it's in a way that sounds, it's confirmed that everybody, even the TV side, is going to be in Infinity War. And I knew it from day one that they were going to get the TV side into this, and I'm pretty shocked about this. I did say to myself that I thought the TV side characters would come in like in the fourth Avengers film, because originally the Infinity War was a two-parter. But in a way, I still say I think it still is, but it'd be like this film's called Infinity War, then the other one would be called something else, but it's still like a two-part story, but with different story plot to it. But you get what I mean. But that sounds really cool. Now I think it sounds like that it is, as I said, it sounds as confirmed. But one thing I would have to say is, I think we just had to wait until until someone brings his back up again. And if Foggy does say that, okay, I'll say yes, TV side characters are all, they're going to be in the film as well. So that's what I'll say. For now, I'd say yes, they'll be in the film, but I need to hear a confirm that they are in the film. But I mean, who knows? I think, as I said, I think they are, but I just gotta wait for a confirm, or just wait for the film. Really, wait for the Avengers film to come out and see if all those characters are in it. And that's it, really, guys. That's all from the video today. So the photos I spoke about them on my Marvel Facebook page, so they're in the description below. Leave a comment below in this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Share this out to your friends, so I can get more viewers and subscribers. And if you're new, this is what I do. I do Marvel and Transformers Cinematic Universe news. With that, I do the trailers and TV spots with it when they come around. TV spots when the films start to nearly close to coming out, and there's a lot. I have trouble. Looks like I would have trouble doing those, but what I can do is I'll try and mention them in news videos. And that's it, really, guys. That's all I have to say in this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon. Peace.